We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Pablo Lopez is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Into the box now, Richie Ashburn, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you
hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, Bryce Harper on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now at the plate, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 3-1. Hit to first. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready now for the Marlins, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a line, that's a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Hoskins is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jimmy Rollins, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Batting 7, the catcher, JT.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And it's 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. A runner on first with 2 away. high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Brian Anderson. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Ricky Ashford.
Into the box now, Richie Ashburn. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutcheon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard hit at third. Gloved by Schmidt. And that's the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Bounce to first. Hoskins gathers it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Pierre. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Grounded weakly to the left. Schmidt's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He's running. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Realmuto possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Up next from Miami, Hanley Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
So stepping in, Gary Sheffield. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And he got him.
The left fielder, number 30.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Drilled on the ground to short, scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 1, Ricky Ashburn.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Floyd will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Phillies on top, 1-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Schmidt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. And he popped him up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Didi Gregorius. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Alfaro moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ryan Stanek will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Stanek.
JT Realmuto will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Fly ball right down the line in left. Floyd is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. Starling Marte is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Starling Marte.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's gone 2 for 5. 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Juan Pierre.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now and stepping in Juan Pierre. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. That's a strike to throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ashburn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Now in the box, Gary Sheffield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Cliff Floyd, who's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Two men are on with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. It remains 1-0. James Hoyt will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. One and one, here it is. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Richie Ashburn.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Ashburn. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hoyt rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider that misses below the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he takes a called strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just hung in there on that one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Sheffield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Correct.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
So now to the plate, Ryan Anderson. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ashburn will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Miguel.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Sir Anthony Dominguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Garrett Cooper.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 2-1. There's a changeup offered at and missed.
2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Pierre. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The set and the 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The set and the 2-2. Hanley Ramirez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The payoff pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ashburn is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Richard Blyer's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
All set for the start of the inning, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Blyer, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. A ball and 2 strikes. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Anderson in foul ground. And, oh, this one drops. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Floyd is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pierre moving for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Schmidt rounds third and is striding for home. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Shane Victorino will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Fouled straight back. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Hector Neris is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Hector Neris.
Leading off the inning, Hanley Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Barehanded by Schmidt. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. It was a walk in his last trip. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Here's the 1-1. Hot shot to third. Schmidt's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. Brandon Kinsler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Brandon Kinsler.
New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Richie Ashburn. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutcheon. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing in the Philadelphia 9th. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They trail here 2-1. Steve Bedrosian enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 40, Steve Bedrosian.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Miguel Rojas waits on deck. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 19.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Rojas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Now running at second base, number 5, John Birdie.
Smoke toward third. Schmidt has it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home, and a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Corey Dickerson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Miami down to their last strike, and it's fouled away. Lifted the other way to left center, and he can't track it down. A base hit, and a relay to the plate. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
Three to two, the finish in tonight's game. The Marlins came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Brandon Kinsler claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.